name is Chuck. I'm with Kitchens for Good. We're a social enterprise, and our mission is to reduce waste, provide job opportunities, job training for those less fortunate, and to do it all with a basis of social enterprise to fund our programs. And so it's all about systems. It's all about how we do those things. We know the figures. 40% of all the food we grow goes to waste. We think we need to stop talking about food as waste. We need to start talking about food as this resource, okay? This very precious and valuable resource that we have to take better care of. And I've seen a couple of graphics already about the disconnect between where the waste is coming from and where it's going to and what we need to do to get it to that place. We at Kitchens for Good think that that missing piece is processing. We think that we can take this unrecovered, this underutilized food resource, and by processing it, turn it into shelf-stable, long-lasting, value-added, healthy products for the people who need it the most. And we propose to do that by way of culinary training and Meals for the Hungry. So we have started a culinary training program in our first kitchen where we have students actually using food that is donated to us to prepare meals for the hungry. And we think that that's a microcosm of what we can do on a much expanded scale with partners to help better utilize those food resources and to do what we think will eventually truly end hunger, which is one of our goals, which is by providing job opportunities and training for people. We could create 1 million meals a week starting next week and not solve hunger in San Diego or anywhere else. Because the reality is that those hungry people don't want your meals. They want jobs. They want economic opportunity. They want the chance to improve their own lives. We think we can do that, at least on a small scale, by providing good jobs in the culinary industry. Now, we know that the culinary industry gets a rap for low-paying jobs. Trust me, it's the first step on the way to economic recovery for these families. I know. I started washing dishes when I was 13, dropped out of high school. Kitchens gave me the opportunity to improve my life to the point now I'm working with this fantastic team at Kitchens for Good to do the same thing for people less fortunate than me. So here's our first class of students. Love these guys. 3 of them are out of foster care. 3 of them are formerly incarcerated. Some of the rest are chronically homeless or chronically unemployed. That's our target market. These people are now making every Wednesday night 100 meals for homebound seniors and for the homeless. We'll expand in a couple of weeks to an after-school feeding program, and from there we're looking for additional facilities in the North County to expand our programs and our production. This is our approach. Reducing food waste, better utilizing food resources that are available to us, figuring out the aggregation and distribution piece of this. How do we get it from you, from the gleaner that has it, from the restaurant that has extra product, from the broadline distributor, from the expired stuff from the supermarkets? How do we get it from there to a place where we can take it and turn it into value-added, shelf-stable, healthy products for those in need? How can we get it to our students who can then process it and through that job training learn job skills? We can use product that we can get. Nita and her team gave us 250 pounds of navel oranges a couple of months ago. Phenomenal orange marmalade. So those kind of products that we're going to make that are shelf stable, but also drive revenue. Who out there has enough revenue for all their programs and everything they want to do? Raise your hand. And so part of our core tenet, part of what's baked into our DNA is find the revenue to drive the programs that you're trying to do. And so our social enterprise that we hope to become in San Diego one of the leading providers of healthy meals. We do a senior meal contract for the Encinitas Community Center. We do about 50 meals a day, Monday through Friday. It's a 40% increase in the participation there from what was there before because we're doing locally sourced, scratched cooked, healthy meals. Through feeding contracts, value-added products for sale, we will drive revenue or create revenue in our social enterprise. That you see there on the screen is actually spent grain that we got from a local brewery, that we dehydrated it and milled it into flour and we're starting a line of beer bread using spent grain, milled spent grain from breweries.